Hey guys, Chris Clothier here with Total Turnkey, bringing you a video at the end of 2023. We kind of wrap up the year, talk about what we've all just been through and what do I expect for 2024. Stay tuned because I've got my big predictions for what I think are going to happen next year in the real estate market. All right, so 2023, I'm not even sure if we want to recap this year. We all know that this has been an odd year. It's one of those all good things must come to an end type of years. It's one of those what goes up must come down, or in this case, what goes down must go back up kind of years. We've seen an incredible rise in interest rates. Beginning of the year, we were in the mid fives, low fives. We ended the year at almost 8%. We saw this continued increase in interest rates, which drove up mortgage rates, drove down home sales. But what did not happen that everyone predicted was this sudden fall in home prices. If you recall, we were saying 1 year ago that we did not see that happening in our markets, and we had very specific reasons why. Now, some of those we were right about, but some, the markets didn't fall for other reasons. I would say the biggest reason why we did not see home prices fall is that there's just no inventory. The lack of new properties being built, the lack of homeowners, including institutional owners they're just not selling houses at high levels. It's kept inventory low. It's kept the number of days on market for homes to be relatively low. In some markets, especially in the later half of the year, we've even seen a return to multiple offers on the same house type scenarios, especially in Dallas and Houston. So, 2023 was just one of those years where everything needed to be reset a little bit. And we kind of enter into what we've termed since 2022 as kind of the new normal. And I feel like that's really kind of where we're in as we're heading into 2024. So in 2024, a couple of very key things for us as investors. Number one, all this is market dependent. Like, where are you at? You know that we're in 12 very unique markets down in the Southeast U.S., St. Louis, more Midwest than Southeast, but just the same. All of our markets, because of the price points we buy in and the locations they're in, kind of the job market, the growth market that many of these cities are experiencing, we didn't have a lot of issue with home valuations or rent decreases. Now, we've always been, I think, fair with our rent prices. There's absolute rent depreciation in some markets where, look, it got hot and investors, owners, landlords, management companies, they all pressed rents as hard as they could. Well, they're having to come back down to a bit more of a reality. For us, I think it's much the same as it was in 2023. We're going to see slight increases on the rents that are below market value. We will see slight increases on residents that want to sign extended 2-year leases. One of the things we did not have any issues with this year was lease renewals. We have, again, I believe this will be the 8th year, but I will confirm that. We'll have a video with early January that'll give this detail. But I believe this is going to be the 8th year in a row where less than 15% of our entire portfolio experiences even 1 month of vacancy. Less than 15%. So that's less than 1.5 out of every 10 houses had even 1 month of missed income. Again, most of that is due to the fact that residents are staying where they are and they are renewing their leases, even with nominal bumps in rent, anywhere from $25 to $50 a month. Some, no rent increase for 1 year, but there's a rent increase on the second year. Just the same, they're staying put. Home valuations, in the markets that we're in, at the median price point, it's continued to hold or go up in value. We're not seeing this drop. My real belief for 2024 is going to be, I don't think we're going to see a plethora of homes come on to any of these markets. The volume is just not there. There's not enough homes being built, and there's not enough property owned by big institutions that could flood a market to be able to drive prices down. What I see happening instead is rates coming down as we go through the year. Now, they won't always follow the Fed announcements. I think you'll see rates kind of move a little bit here and there, but I do see them coming down. I think we're back into the fives by the end of the year. maybe low sixes, but we'll have the opportunity as investors to be able to buy those rates down almost as low as we want to go. We might even be able to buy rates down into the fours by the end of 2024. That is going to absolutely light a fire under the demand side of the economic chain, and I think it's going to drive prices higher in 2024. Not crazy, not like back post-COVID, but definitely underpin the housing market, keep it strong. Now, for those that are hoping, well, this is the year I want to buy my home for my family. I don't know what to tell you other than get ready, get your money together, get pre-qualified, get ready to go. There's nothing wrong, in my opinion, with renting a high quality home and waiting, preparing yourself for the right time to buy. I think that's going to be the option for a lot of people that are looking to buy houses this year. There's just going to be a lot of demand. As soon as those rates start coming down, demand is coming, because demand has remained pent up for the better part of 15 years now. So there's just no way to be able to counter that. That's my biggest prediction. That's really I'm not going out on a limb at all. I think many people that have watched the housing market will tell you the same. I think rates are coming down. Rents are going to hold steady. In some markets, they're going to come down where they've been too hot. In other markets, they're gonna kind of rebound a little bit. I think that rents are going to stay steady and go up. I think that home values, especially in the markets we're in, the price point we're in, are going to go up. And I see high demand this year from us as investors and homeowners. I think there's going to be a lot of demand opportunity for pricing to go up. So anybody that's buying really in 2023, 2022, I don't think you're in a bad spot. If you're thinking about buying, but you want to wait and see what the market's going to do, don't wait too long. Don't try and time the market. I've got an article coming out shortly about time in the market versus timing the market. Time in the market wins every time. The reason is time in the market allows homes to be paid down, rents to go up, values to go up, and your IRR to expand. If you're waiting to try and time the market just right, you miss all the fluctuations. You miss all of the accumulation of growth. So if you're looking for my advice for 2024, I think it's a buyer's market. Be smart, be safe, make sure you're making a good investment. But look, I don't think it's the time to wait. So thank you very much for joining me today. That's my predictions for 2024. We'll see this time next year how I did, how close I was. And until then, guys, pay attention to the channel. We've got a lot of great stuff coming out in 2024. We're getting ready to wrap the year up here. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what we can do better. Let us know anything that you want to hear. Until we get a chance to talk again, guys, my name is Chris Clothier with Total Turnkey, REI Nation. See you later.